Yeah, some confrontations are not worth it. That's my word now. It's more of like if it's not an Avengers level threat, nah, I'm good. So some people they confront and want like, yeah, but you know, da, 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 da. And I just smile, and the smile is more of a like, yeah, it's not that you're not worth it. It's like it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's like, nah, it's fine. It's all good. It's not worth the stress. I'm not gonna argue with you. Just it's pointless.
Below your pay grade.
Not even, not so. I think it's for my health. For my health, for my mental health, for the health of my well-being. I'm not going to be arguing and fighting everybody just because this person looked at me wrong, they mean-mugged me. That's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Dr. Love, Kevin Lakes, just cruising. Conversation time. So, today's topic is about health. Health. I like health. I used to do workshops, seminars about fitness. And when it came to fitness, I broke down fitness into 3 different points or factions. It's physical fitness, dietary fitness, mental fitness. Now, of those 3, the rank of importance is actually first off is mental fitness first, then dietary fitness, then physical fitness. Because just on the fitness aspect of things, right? You cannot get physically fit if your mind is not set to get fit first in the first place. And if you are not eating right, you know this. You can do 100 push-ups, sit-ups, squats every day. If your diet's not right, you're not going to get your optimal form and or shape you're looking for. So that's the thing. First off is the mental. Because when we say mental fitness, now comes again in that mental fitness box, there's the motivation versus discipline. It is, because guess what? It's easy to be motivated on a Monday or a Tuesday because you may have been having a good eating session on the weekend, and then you come and go, oh, you know what? I was a bad boy, so I need to repent. Or you watch a David Goggins video and you're motivated. But you cannot do that every day because motivation goes up and it goes down. It goes up and it goes down.
Absolutely.
But then discipline is everything. It's you set yourself up to be doing this all the time, no matter how you feel or how you don't feel, you're gonna get up and get it done. Discipline. So that's a key part of mental fitness. Also, I like this. I said it this morning. What you constantly feed yourself, you become. AKA, you are what you eat. If I am continuously feeding myself negative media, best believe you me, so in some way, shape, or form, I will take that upon myself and within myself, and I start to become that. But people don't realize it, because those changes are very minute, very, very small changes.
Very insidious.
Dude, it's so
creeps up on you.
So small. It's a little thing on your shoulder like that. It's there, and you don't even know it's there. So tiny. So I generally tend to negative media, anything that's negative, I just, from when I see it, I just remove it. Anything, small bits, nah. If it's a video, if it's a song, I'm not gonna finish it. Nah, delete it, out, done.
That is great discipline.
I have the power. That's my power. That's my choice. I choose to finish it or not finish it. Not doing that. Mental health, mental fitness. No, keep this clean. Keep this slate clean. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I know how it works. I'm good. I'm not doing that. Yeah, not at all. mental. That's health. That is health. Because every other person thinks health is just cutting out sugars, eating more protein, cutting out carbs, or drinking more water. That's dietary fitness. That's stomach fitness. There's mental fitness out there. You don't realize these things.
Love this.
It is, man. I can talk about this from now till kingdom come, honestly. But I like to simplify things as much as I possibly can. I posted up something yesterday about positive. Your circle is important. Your friends are important. It's all important. It's very, very important. That circle thing, dude, you see everywhere. Everywhere. You see it. Example, let me say Nigerians, right? You notice that most Nigerians are married. Most are married. Whether it's happily married or unhappily married, most are married. Do you know why? They're married and they all have university degrees, masters, PhDs, to work. Nigerians, it's a standard. 90%, 95%. Boom. Why is that? That's their circle. Everyone in their circle is a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer. Those three: doctors, lawyers, engineers. Architect, doctor, lawyer, engineer, architect. Doctor, lawyer, engineer, architect, pilot. But that's the circle. And in those circles, they're all married. And all the women are married. And all the friends are married. And friends are married. So they are constantly in that circle. I know what they do. If they're in that circle of like 10 friends that are married and one is not married, the 10 are gonna go out of their way to make sure the 11th is married. So you would not see a Nigerian in Nigerian circles on Tinder. They don't need that. They've already got their small community. They've got their small friends. They've got, Auntie blah 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 son is single. Uncle this sister is that. Like that. It's weird, but it's a circle thing. Your circle of friends, your circle around you, is your community. Same way, positivity grows that way. Your circle, you become a circle. If you have 5 friends that are doing this, no matter what you do, you become the 6th. If you want to break that cycle, break the cycle or the circle. If you got 5 friends that are hopeless, jobless, worthless, and you are still in that circle, you shall become the 6th. Because as they do, they would enforce you to do that. And they don't even know they're doing it. That's what's interesting. Someone who is 5 girls are divorced. 5 girls are divorced. Their sixth friend is happily married. What's gonna happen?
She's gonna end up divorced over time, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How, Sway? Why would you say that, brother? How could you?
I've heard about that actually happening. Someone was talking to me about a friend of his who, her partner, all her friends were single, and just the influence of those women, the conversations they were having.
The minor influence, the tiniest
influences. Oh, why isn't he doing this?
The smallest things, the smallest words.
She starts finding fault in him and criticizing this, and why haven't you taken me here? Why haven't we done this? Bear in mind, these women can't hold a relationship together, and these are the people she's getting advice from on a relationship. You can't make this shit up, as Kevin Samuels said.
You can't make it up.
Imagine being married and you're getting relationship advice from people who are single. It's mad.
Oh, it's easy. You just tell your wife that, listen, stop it. Stop it. That's it. Stop it. Stop what? You know what you're doing. What? You're an adult. You know what you're doing. That's it. If you have to explain it, you have to shout with it. Because it's there. It's always there.
This would fit using the model you've prescribed, which is mental fitness, dietary fitness and physical fitness,
Yes, sir.
your circle would fit under mental fitness.
Yes. Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
And this information you're taking in also fits under mental fitness. I need to do a better job of that. Not letting the negative in.
Absolutely.
Glad you raised that.
It's a big deal. I tend to talk about positive mindset, I think on a daily basis, because you need the positive inspiration every day. It's like brushing your teeth. Okay, just because you brushed your teeth yesterday doesn't mean you don't brush your teeth today. Every day you go brush your teeth. You have to wash yourself up. It's just what it is. You need that on a regular basis, and that now becomes your discipline. It's not motivation anymore. Like, regardless of how you feel, you just have to be positive.
And interestingly, the things that tend to be viral, the things that tend to go to the top of the feed in terms of popularity,
Yes.
is the conflict, the controversy, the negativity.
Human beings by nature, we're drawn to a negative bias. We're more interested by nature, by default setting, in what went wrong than what went right. So you do 99 good deeds, and then you do one bad deed. So the one bad deed that you do now is a problem. So for example, I tell a lot of young men is, when you are in your courting state, stop trying to be perfect. Be yourself, but don't be an asshole about it. So be you, be authentically you, but don't be this is how I am, therefore take it. No, be yourself. Stop trying to pretend to be Mr. Smooth, Mr. Nice Guy. No, be yourself, as in, I have flaws, I'm human, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. On some days I do this and that. Be human, be who you truly are. So show your flaws, but don't make your flaws become you. I'll break down for you later. Show your flaws. Yeah, I'm flawed, I'm not perfect, this. So I'm imperfect. So when things go bad sometimes, everyone knows, okay, cool, yeah, he's imperfect, he makes mistakes, no problem. Because what happens now is when you tend to show that you are perfect, and then an imperfection comes in, everyone goes, oh no, I knew he was imperfect in the first place. So when you do something wrong for the first time,
Will Smith.
Everyone.
Apologies.
Will Smith, Donald Trump.
Oh wow! Right.
I have to give.
I love
two sides.
I love that you did that.
So he said, I was like, yeah,
I love
perfect.
that you did that.
So I have to give two sides. So a Will Smith-esque character has given everybody the impression, for a lifetime, by the way, everyone the impression that he is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he's perfect, he's Mr. Nice Guy. That one, that's another topic. But it's giving everyone the impression that he's this, right? He's been good all the time, nice all the time. And then, what happens? He does one bad thing. Yes, nice guy, everybody crapped on him. He did one bad thing, now he's the bad guy. Okay, no problem. Donald Trump, asshole. Like, if he were a comic book character, it'd be Bruce Wayne. Rich philanthropist guy, got rich off his parents, this, that, and the third, spending money, this and that. It's just all-around bad boy. He's done all the bad things on planet Earth, and he does one good deed. Everyone goes, oh my gosh, I never knew he was a nice person like this. That's all it is. So what's crazy is that you will see Trump in a nice light, but not Smith in a nice light. It's crazy, right? So what? In a way, don't be a bad boy, and Don't be too nice. Be yourself, authentically you. Don't pretend to be nice. You are human. Everybody is imperfectly perfect. You are not perfect, and that's what makes you perfect. So don't lie about that. That's why we get angry. Is for a long time you pretend to be a nice person, but then one day we saw your true side, and that's when everyone gets upset with you. Now the Will Smith thing, the nice guy thing, it's a cry for help. It's a big cry for help because mommy raised me, and the way mommy raised me was I got all the praises and all the attention and all the good things when I was nice to mommy. When I was not nice to mommy effed and blinded at me, cursed me out, this, that, and the third. But I still love mommy because I am supposed to love mommy, because everybody in the black neighborhood always talks and raps about their mommy. Therefore, in a way, mommy is perfect. So because mommy is perfect, I have to be nice and kind and break my back and do all these things to be nice to mommy. Bear in mind, think about it. In the black neighborhood, no one talks crap about their moms. Ever. Even though they know their mom ain't shit. People will go to jail and hell for their moms. Even though they know what they said about mom was true. But don't say about my mom, right? So, there's the flag of, yes, you don't talk bad about someone's mom. Why? Because she gave birth to you. That's it. That's illogical. That doesn't make sense at all. So a Will Smith grows up trying to play nice because he spent his whole life trying to play nice to get mommy's approval. You see how it goes? So now what we see is we go, okay, he's now attracted to a woman who is like his mother. In what sense? Well, she gives me attention when I'm super nice to her. You see how it goes? Men tend to be attracted to the women who carries mommy's characteristics.
Yeah.
You see how it goes? And bear in mind, that woman he married, she too has her own trauma on the side. She has her own daddy trauma. So now it's trauma clashing with trauma. But it's so deep in the bloodline, they don't even know they're going through trauma. And today's audience, people with their phones, they're dumb, they're stupid, they don't have a clue how the world works. They don't have a clue how a long-term marriage works. They don't. Everyone out there that's talking about, oh, Will Smith, bro, guess what? These people have never been in a 5-year relationship.
I'm just laughing because I see what you're talking about all the time.
I know you do because I can't say it because it's YouTube.
Say it.
There's not even that. It's like they don't get it. So the way you are in a 1-year relationship is not the same as 2 years, or 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years, or living together, or 10 years, or 20 years. Guess what? People who quote unquote love each other for 20 plus years have made a lifetime commitment to each other. You don't know what that means. That means a lifetime thing. Sick or in sickness and in health, richer and poorer, up, down, left, right, whatever it is. When you've never been in a 10-year relationship, you don't get it. Now, guess what? He may no longer be sexually attracted to her. She may no longer be that way inclined to him as well. But when you've been with someone for so long, you can't live without them. That's the truth. You can't live without them. When you have been with someone for a lifetime, for longer than most of these YouTubers have been born, you can't live without them. It's just that simple. And it's so easy for everybody who has not been in that box to say, oh, no. If it was me, dude, shut up. You don't know nothing. You know nothing. 20 plus years, right? Dude, come on. 2 children. 20 plus years. They're in the same industry. They know, I mean, you know what I mean?
It's a lot.
They know how everything works behind the scene, in front of the scene. That's your friend. That's your home girl. That's your homeboy. You guys know each other back and front. Even if you don't want to be with anybody, you can't do without them. Even if you have your own money, you have your own life, you have your everything, you can't do without them. You can't be without them. Even if you are having sex with somebody else on the side, you can't be without that person. You just can't, because you have built your whole life around each other. That's the Will Smith problem. Because everyone is talking about Will Smith based on their own perspective of life.
Yeah.
Everyone is cursing out Will Smith based on their own perspective of life. Trust me on this, you never want to be in his shoes. Because imagine 20 plus years later, your secrets come out publicly.
Yeah, she knows where all the bodies are buried for sure.
That's my point. 20 plus years later, your secrets, but this is the thing, even if Will Smith is gay somewhere else out there, that's her man. That's her husband. She can't live without him. Doesn't make sense to those who don't know. You see my point? That's her husband. That's her life partner. Even if she's sleeping with young boys, that's his son's age. That's his life partner. He can't live without her. He can get mad, get angry, get upset, go and get Margot Robbie for like 6 months, but he still can't live her because it has gone beyond propinquity. That's his life partner. People don't get that, and they will never get it until they've experienced it. It sucks. Imagine that. Like, okay, try as you may, right? You cannot walk away from someone you spent 10 years with without children. This is my point. No matter who cheats, no matter what happens, you're gonna get angry, throw shit around, Try as you may, you cannot walk away from someone you lived with for 12 years.
You're making me think about a relationship I know of where there's been some shenanigans, but they still managed to get back together. And I was in my head, I was like, how did you...
Do you know why? Do you know how? Because when you're 18, 19, 20, 21, you are more emotional than logical. When you are 30s, 35 and up, you are more logical than emotional. So what happens now is your relations then make more sense, are more gathered, you're more lifetime planning with someone now. It's not the same.
It's more practical.
It's more practical now. It's more planning now. It's more real life energy investment now. You see my point? You don't just walk away from that. You don't just break it and say, no. It doesn't work like that. I wish it would. It does not.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate, or just kind of indulge this line of thought
Shoot.
in a moment. So if we're looking at it from his perspective, or trying to look at it from his perspective,
him or a male perspective?
him
Okay.
specifically, he's then looking at this and saying, I know this woman, she knows me, we have all this history together, we have children together, for one thing, who are affected by what we choose to do. We've found a way to fit around each other's stuff, even if it is dysfunctional, on a level where we can accept each other and coexist. And it's more practical for me to continue on this path than leave this and then potentially have to start from scratch and then try to meet someone else, because the chances of it's very unlikely to meet someone at the same sort of stage, age, experience, understanding, and develop that trust with that person and invite them into my world and yada yada yada. It's more practical for me to just stay in this situation than leave. That's what you're saying?
No. I'm saying yes and no. Sorry.
See how he goes straight to no.
No,
Go ahead.
no,
I'm just trying to understand
no,
your
in the sense that
perspective. Go ahead.
no, but yes, in the sense that when I'm out of town doing a film shoot, the first thing in the morning when I wake up in the morning, before I go to my shoot, I call her. I call the kids. During my lunch break, I call the kids. I call them. Nighttime, I call them. Even if we're in a different city, I'm always talking to them. And I could be making £1 million, $1 million a day, but I am looking forward to spending time with them. No, thank you. That's all it is. It's the time together. I don't want to spend time with anybody else but them. I have a whole lifetime with them, and this is where the adult relationships begin. We're spending time together. People don't get this. It's why I feel bad for couples who are always going out.
You touched on it last week.
I feel bad, but I don't. But for couples who are always going out, if you're always going out to go and get to know each other, you don't know each other. If I have to have an external source to get to know you, I'm deflecting. I'm compensating. I'm lying to myself. I'm lying to you. To get to know you, me and you sit down together like this. No alcohol.
No special effects.
No special effects. No CGI effects. No editing. No drugs. Nothing. We just talk. One-on-one, we just talk. That's how we get to really know each other. That's it. For us to go to a cinema, just because I want to go to cinema, but to go to a club, go to a party to get to know you, I'm not getting to know you. I'm going to go and see the sights, see who's my next victim. That's what I'm doing. But I'm not getting to know you. We didn't talk. So you're not a couple, because you guys, if you're a couple, you... Oh my God.
I get it. I absolutely
and you're
get
always going out. That means you can't stand each other.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be nice. But I'm like, fuck it.
Stop trying to be nice.
Audience.
Stop trying to be nice.
You understand?
It might be, medicine which ain't too sweet, but
if your girl is always let's go out to go and get, you're not the one. It's not you. It's not you. Trust me, it's not you. Ladies, if your man always wants to go out and show you off and all that stuff, you're not the one. You're the fish that you just caught and they'll be like, yeah, look at this fish, look at this fish. Back in the water. Simple. I can't say any more than that. Just is. So the Will Smith thing is, if ever, God forbid, if ever they broke up, from the male perspective, he's not gonna be breaking up to go and find another woman. It's not how guys work. Men don't get divorced and go, okay, I'm gonna find a new wife. Men who get divorced never want to get married.
Mm.
Men. Difference. Difference. Males who get divorced on Monday get married again on Tuesday. Because the next girl goes, oh no, if you want to get this box, you have to get married. Okay.
All right, please define the difference, because there are a lot of men who will be on their third marriage and so on and so forth. So please define the difference between those men who choose to get married again and those men who...
Men and males are different. So males are, okay, I'm going to use the internal and external locus of control. The internal locus of control is the man factor. The external is the male factor. So males tend to go, oh, God help me. Males tend to go, oh, someone else will do it for me. Males tend to go, you know, it's someone else's problem. Males tend to go, oh no, you lead. Males tend to go, oh no, you decide. Males tend to go, oh, I'm not sure what we're doing.
Bro, you're describing a lot of people right now.
I said what I said. You know, that's how males talk and or think.
Okay.
Men tend to go, it's up to me. Men go, I've got this.
I've got you. Yeah.
Men go, no, we're not doing that. Men go, I said what I said. If you don't like it, leave. I'm doing this. Whether I like it or not, I'm doing this. Men, difference. I stand on this. Men go, I don't care if all of you are against what I'm doing. I'm doing this. Difference.
Okay.
Yes.
So connecting that to...
So when men get divorced, men don't get divorced. Women divorce men. Men don't get divorced. Women divorce men because those women were the only, see, full circle, only married woman in the circle of single females who influenced her to go, oh no. And then one drip led to another. So the man goes, hold up. He fights for 6 months to go, no, we can't get divorced. This is what we do. Because men don't get married to get divorced. Because they know they lose a lot. Because they invest emotionally in that. It's hard to get men to invest emotionally. Men, they would throw money on something easily. But to invest their heart in something, that's a problem. So when she divorces him, that man has been heartbroken. And he knows, you know, I know, you don't fix that by getting another woman. You don't fix a heartbreak by getting married again. You don't. It's not gonna happen. No. Not getting married. That's how men work. Males go, oh no, she divorced me. I need someone else to look after me, take care of me. External locus of control. I need to get married again next week. Difference. Need to get married. Okay. And then gets married second, third, fourth time. Assuming that because he has money, it makes him a man. You see how it goes? Assuming, because he can financially look after her, he is the man of the house. Meanwhile, she's in charge of everything else. Say what I said. I know. So simple. Super ugly.
It's an interesting kind of tangent off of health. It all connects to health.
It's all health. It's actually all health. Because health is mainly mental. If you are not in the right state of mind, you are not going to be eating right. It's just that. If you are not in the right state of mind, you are not going to be eating right. If you are not in the right state of mind, you are not going to be having your fruits. You're not going to be eating your protein. You're not. You're going to be looking for something to give you a sugar high. Now. You have no patience. You have no, wait, let me cook. No, you want a quick fix. An unhealthy mind needs a quick fix. The healthy mind understands about patience, labor, hard work, discipline.
Okay. I like this because we've kept it all within that frame of mental health.
Yes.
So, continuing in that vein, in order to have in order to have healthy relationships, then one needs to be in a healthy state mentally, which most people are not. And so, what advice would you give to people on working on that? We often hear mental health all the time, but I hear very little practical advice around that. In terms of how do you build your mental fitness? Like I don't really hear too much useful information on that.
You build your mental fitness by controlling your feed. Your
consumption.
Your consumption. Controlling what you see, what you do, controlling everything that comes into your life. The music you play.
Your mental diet, essentially.
Your mental diet.
Oof, I like
you
that.
control that.
Mental diet.
The music you play. The lyrics in the song. The beats, the tempo of the beat. Because you don't know how. you don't know how neo you are. You're still stuck in Mr. Anderson. You don't know how neo you are. So the beats, the songs you listen to, the tempo you go with, the understanding what triggers your heart rate to go higher, go lower, the small things, the small things, very important. The people around you, the way they talk.
Yes, the conversations.
The conversations around you, the topic of conversations you are having.
Oh yes.
Because you have to question where's this going? The conversations you're having. You have to question where's this going to? Where does it lead to?
Yeah. Do you even want to be part of that conversation?
There you go. That's why, listen, I've told everyone already. If it's not an Avengers level threat, don't call me. As simple as that. It's like, Loki's in town? Cool. I'll sort it out. So, oh, blah, blah, blah. Cool. I'm there. Oh, Njadaka is back. Okay, cool. Wakanda forever. Let's go. I got you. You understand? But if it's not, nah, bro. Stop it. This is what it is. Because you realize that if you're in a circle where 90% of the chatter is idle chatter, is not growth-wise, or it's about, I don't know, Coronation Street, EastEnders, or something that...
Popular culture.
Thank you, popular culture. That gets us nowhere. You have to go, okay, team, it's been emotional. We're busy. Deuces. Though I'm hopeful for today, you just simmer out.
Disappear.
You know.
That's Star Trek shit, you know, they just hit the face.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Fade into.
So out. You know.
I need one of those, man. just tap your chest 2 times.
Just beam me up.
Fade into. Dematerialize.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so pay attention to what you listen, what you see. But it starts from you first. Simple thing is, first half hour of the day, do not touch your phone. Do not go on Instagram. Don't press go. Don't go on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X, Snap, whatever you want to call it. Don't go on it. First half hour, you can map out your day before you go online. That's it. Once your day is mapped out, then you can go online. Achieve one thing. Do one thing. Once you've done one thing, you can go online. Set goals for yourself. It's mental health. You make sure you are progressively doing. You are growing. You do that, you're good to go. We don't do that. That's mental health. That's health. This is all mental. There's a high you get when you are achieving.
Yes.
There's a high you get when you are taking off your to-do list.
Dopamine.
It's a great feeling because that's you. That's what you need. But what do I know?
That 30 minutes, I've spoken about this before, but that 30 minutes at the start and the end of your day is so key, because your mind's very, very suggestible at that point. It's very, very suggestible when you're just waking up and just before you sleep. What does your first 30 minutes look like? If you can reveal such secrets.
Wake up, apple cider vinegar and water, mix it, drink it.
What does that do for you?
So, today's diet in the Western world, most of the food we eat is not food.
Yeah, this is what I thought we were going to talk about, but I figure we could split this up and maybe in the next one.
That's
Yeah,
what I do, bro.
but go ahead.
I full circle this stuff. So, today's world, Western world, most of the food we eat is not food, so it's hard to digest, and it takes a longer time to digest or process to digest. So more than ever, we have a gluten intolerance today. We also we have lots of, most people are not big stomachs. They have trapped wind or trapped gas in their stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine. So the organs have all this gas in them. So what you do is you want to use apple cider vinegar and water, which helps you clear the system. 1, 2, it aids with your homeostasis. It aids with your balance of your hormones. It's very important. You need to keep your body in a balanced state. So we're looking for that. So I drink that gets us in a balanced state.
So apple cider vinegar helps to
keep your body in balance.
To cleanse.
Yes.
Because you're saying, because I understand there's a lot of toxins and a lot of the food's very acidic. Does apple cider vinegar, does it help to restore that balance then?
Yes.
It's breaking down some of those toxins.
Yes, it keeps your proprioceptors in check. Basically, your key balances in your body, it keeps them in check. Because most times, if you're normal like this, your balances or proprioceptors are constantly fighting disease, illness, and everything else, and it's trying to keep your pH in balance. That's its job. But the apple cider vinegar makes the jobs easier for them. So we tend to want to go, okay, listen, buddy, I got you. So I do that. It's simple. What we understand is, you should not, if you look down, you should be able to see your pubic hair without pushing your stomach in. That's what it is. So if you have to push your belly in to your pubic hair, and you've never had kids before, it's a problem. Most women that have children, they have the full part. They have the the baby bump. It's normal. If you never have kids before, you should not be having that problem. If you have that problem, clear the gas in your intestines. If you think about it, most people can't run. Even on an empty stomach, they can't run. There's a lot that your gut is going through, but you don't realize it. So part of health is gut health. A lot of health is gut health. Even when you've not eaten for like 8 or 10 hours, your stomach's not empty. Because you have food that's there that's hard to digest. Can't digest, won't digest. Can't break down, won't break down, because it's not normal rice. It's not normal beans, normal food. It's not the rice that you've seen grow from the ground. It's not. So what you're eating, you don't even know what you're eating. You didn't kill that chicken or that goat or that pig and cook it. You didn't. Someone else said they did, but you didn't see them do it. So, as minor as this sounds, that's a lot.
That's a hell of a lot.
That's a lot. That's health. You keep your gut clean. So my first half hour, I do that. I clean my gut, clean my system.
So you just a glass of water with
Glass of water,
like a tablespoon.
Teaspoon, yeah, tablespoon. Yeah. 1 tablespoon, mix it in there. Drink that. Drink that, and then my day begins. My first half.
Because that's only gonna take a few minutes.
10 minutes.
Right.
I do my ablutions, my clean up, brush my teeth, shower, the works, done. As if I don't go for a run. So if I go for a run, I do my apple cider vinegar, brush my teeth, get ready, get dressed, go for a run, come back in, shower, boom, out the house. So
you get up, shower, run, come back, shower.
No. My vinegar, brush my teeth, run. After I run, shower.
Okay.
Then go to work. So I can
that
do
makes more sense,
I can do a.
It's like this guy's
germaphobe.
This guy's having 2 showers. Go ahead.
Water feels so good. You know, so
everything clean.
You know,
everything clean.
Everything clean.
I was saying Full Metal Jacket. Go ahead.
So I either do a run in the morning or run in the afternoon. But that's my day. I do me first before I go to the world. Even when I go to, I don't go to the world per se. So I do me first. After I do that, and I check my accounts. So okay, who was going to get paid? Because I tend to pay people every day. It's my business. I do a lot of everyday payments. So I do my payments first, and then work. When I have time at work, if I have an hour to myself at work or half an hour to myself at work, I create content and I post it online. And again, back to work. That's what it is. It's hard for me. Maybe on my time off, I can just look at like a meme reel, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, send to my friends, back to work again. What I hardly do is spend so much time on the internet, on any network, and write down loads of comments and read comments. I tend to not read comments. Generally, I don't. I spend less time online. Like as a business, personally, I have to force myself to be online.
Because you got to share content related to the business. And
exactly. If I were not a business, I won't be online.
I'm sure you'll have someone doing that for you at some point.
At some point, yes.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm fine. At some point, I would delegate more. I'll let everyone do this kind of thing. So what it is, delegation is training, it's teaching. So what's your first half hour like?
My first half hour, I start with breath work. I do a kind of breath work meditation.
Sir, sorry about that. When you say breath work, what does that mean? How do you breath work?
How do I breath work?
Yes.
Well, there are different ways to breath work. I have a few different methods I use, but the first one is circulating energy around the body, around the microcosmic orbit. So there's a point at the top of your head, and one at your perineum, which is between your anus and your private parts. And so you're circulating energy down the front of that channel and back up the back of it. So I do some cycles of that, a bit more meditation, and then I go into my morning routine. Like I have a number of things I do in the morning, so there's some gratitude, a little bit of prayer. I meant to ask if you have any prayer or meditation.
I have old Kemetic chants I do.
Oh, nice. Where does that fit into your schedule then?
Anytime it's 10 seconds.
Okay, quick thing. Interesting. Yeah, my prayers are becoming very short as well. I feel like everything's becoming more streamlined. But yeah, I'll go through a few different things in my morning routine, a bit of gratitude, a bit of prayer, and then off the top of my head. go into my routine. Like I have certain daily disciplines I do.
It's an as old as man. Old as man. The lie that society tells you is that we are the most advanced today. We're not. We're actually the most backward, because every other society that was before us, they were so advanced in the sense that their technology was based on mechanical and biological.
Okay.
They had harnessed a balance between your biological and mechanical.
Mm-hmm.
So like your AI, whatever, was one with you. You were one with the planet. Today we're not.
External.
Yes. So we've been lied to, but because we've been lied to from school, from when we're 0 to 7 years old, they caught us in that matrix. No matter what you've learned, your core believes that this is what was.
You're essentially in a trance for that first 7 years. So.
There you go. So there are all kinds of prayers and ways to meditate as well you can do. And prayers, so you can do the Christian prayers, you can do the Muslim prayers, you can do the old Kemetic prayers, you can do your old traditional prayers. So Nigerians generally have this thing where it's like they believe in God, they believe in Allah, but they still pay homage to the old gods.
Nice.
Small G, by the way. No, it's not.
It's not like the Most High.
No. So the Bible has said something like there are other gods, but I'm the one only God. So it's not new to humanity. It's just that when you are, okay, I'll give you the term of martial arts. When you meet somebody whose pure martial arts is Wing Chun, right?
Mm-hmm.
All they've done is only Wing Chun for their life, right? And you go to a Wing Chun master and you go, hello Wing Chun master, what do you think about Jiu-Jitsu?
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, oh, Jiu-Jitsu is rubbish.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So from a Wing Chun master, someone who has spent all their life doing only Wing Chun,
hasn't trained Jiu-Jitsu,
has never done Jiu-Jitsu, they'll be like, Jiu-Jitsu is rubbish, boxing is crap, Muay Thai is rubbish.
This is a great analogy.
You see my point?
Great
so
analogy.
From that perspective, everything else is rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's from a martial art. Now, if you look at it in the sense of comic books,
mm-hmm.
you would see so if you, a writer, your books were written, you write Batman comics,
mm-hmm.
right? You would always write that Batman beats Superman, because you're retarded, clearly. You understand? No, but Batman has this, shark spray repellent. Okay, you see my point, right? But that's how the whole thing is depending on who you talk to, they believe that no, theirs is the one and only.
Yes.
That's how these things work.
I've thought that about martial arts, funny enough. It is very much like religions.
But you have to get to a point in life where you see how everyone else works. So a person that is in a Christian church, a pastor would say, or is paid to say, no,
this is the way.
This is the way.
The truth.
Meanwhile, and the life, that pastor under that church has got the homage to the old gods.
Got the altar and
yes. You see my point? So
what is the Kemetic chants you do? Is there an essence to it? Because my prayers become essentially simplified to thy will be done more than anything now.
Mine is more of like I am a child of the light. There's darkness around me, bring me to the light.
I love that.
But it's not like, it's more like show me the way to the light.
Yes.
So
yes.
It's internal.
Guide me.
It's not external. It's not like, okay, take my hand. No, it's like show me the way.
Just to touch on this real quick, there's a guy called John Templeton who had an investment fund. I'm not sure if he's still alive, but he was, and this was this kind of confirmed where I was at with this stuff anyway, but he was basically, he had a fund where people could invest their money and then they would invest that money on their behalf. And it outperformed all other funds for decades. And when his directors would get together, they would start their meeting with prayer. And the prayer was for the Most High, essentially, to guide them in their decisions. It was for the prayer for the Most High to kind of help them to be wise in their thought. It wasn't like, oh, make this stock this or whatever, but the central idea
do
was,
this for me.
Yeah, it wasn't do this for me. It was essentially like help me to sort of have the clarity of mind to take the right action. And I think one of the powerful things about that perspective is you're taking your ego out of it in a way where you're not just like, well, I think this or my emotion is that. It's getting back to, okay, what is the right course of action, which makes a lot more sense to me. I think before I wasn't as open to that because I just felt like I want to do things my way, whereas now I'm more receptive to that. Now I know I'm more receptive to that.
Well, if you know better, we are surrounded by darkness all the time. It's not just light itself. It's a lot of people out there that no matter what you do, everything you do, they just have a negative vibe about you. It's like, oh, you think you're the best in this life, but how dare you say hi to me? Why are you smiling at me? That. Small things like that, right? That's that. Simple as that. Anything else, sir?
No, we can continue next time. Next time I want to get more into the dietary side of things.
Definitely.
That's what I thought we were going to do today, but actually it was interesting to do the mental side.
Today's mental, tomorrow is dietary.
Absolutely.
Careful of kiss. Dr. Love. It's been emotional.
Boom.
Thank you, sir.